Bienvenido, BJ, escape a República Dominicana. Hasta pronto, papi.
Big J, take one.
Good evening, people. I am your gracious host, Big J. Escape to the Dominican Republic. This is not going to be a long one, folks, today, because tomorrow I got to get up real early because I got to pick up a fellow YouTuber. So I ain't going to say which YouTuber it is, so you're going to have to wait for it. But I got to go at 8 o'clock in the morning and go and pick him up from Heathrow Airport. So, and we will be going live tomorrow. We will be going to live tomorrow. So he's coming to my city. So, you know, I've got to do the whole, yes, you know, I just got to just do the whole, you know, showing him around London. We haven't got enough time. So, because he's basically flying in a connecting flight and then going back to America. So, you know, I've got to do the whole tourist guide thing. So yeah. So anyway, let's get onto it, people. This was a topic of conversation for me a couple of days ago. I see you in the back, my brother. I'm gonna be with you. I see you in the back, my brother. I see you. So I know you can hear me. So I'm gonna be with you in a second. I can see you, bro. Anyway, this came across me the other day. Also have discussions as well with a few fellow friends of mine. As you know, Louis Abinader, who is the president, I was just about to say prime minister, who is the president of Dominican Republic. As you know, he's coming, and you know, his whole thing is all about tourism. It's all about tourism. You know, living in Paula Plala part-time, I've had numerous conversations because, you know, as I said, I'm still a student of the game, still learning about the whole culture and, you know, who this guy is. And a lot of people, a lot of Dominicans have said, you know, he's got roots in La Vega. He has also roots in Santiago. Even though he was born in Santo Domingo, he has roots in Santiago. So as you know, I don't know if you guys have spent multiple times in Dominican Republic. A lot of people from that region visit Paula Plala, visit Sosua for the beaches and stuff. So, you know, I've been there being a businessman, like they all are, you know, presidents and stuff, as well as prime ministers. You know, his main focus is tourism. Now, we've had a lot of scares, not me personally, but, you know, people that love Sosua, you know, and love all of that, rah, you know, they do come in and enjoy themselves and go back home. You know, you have different tourists coming in. You know, you just got the mum and dads coming in, you got the mongerers coming in, all sorts of tourists coming in. I think Abinader wants to mainly focus on, he wants to make Sosua family friendly. I did listen to the speech. You know, basically he was talking about, you know, changing the whole face of Sosua, getting rid of that whole stigmata of sex tourism there. You know, he's also talking about building hospitals, you know, new businesses, you know, also increasing policing as well. He was actually talking about as well. You know, he was also talking about private investors, you know, coming in and investing into Sosua. You know, I'm going to bring on my friend, you know what I mean, because, you know, it's only right that I got to bring the Seagull King in because, you know, he's a man that's around Sosua. So I am going to welcome him to the show. You all know who he is. He needs no introduction. Hello, are you there, big bro?
Yo, what up, bro? How are you?
Yo, what up, bro? What up, man? What up? It's always a pleasure, you know, to talk to you and chop it up with you. If you don't know who it is, then hey.
Yo. What up?
The Seagull King himself, man. What's going on, TMI? What's going
I
on,
can't
bro?
call it, man. How are you? How you doing today?
Bro, I can't complain, man. I can't complain, bro. Life is good. Life is good. I hurt my back. My back's a bit jammed up right now, so I'm gonna take 2 weeks off the gym, my brother. I pulled something. You know, I pulled something.
You gotta take care of the back.
I'm telling you, my brother. I'm telling you. But it's not going to be a whole rest for 2 weeks. I'm just going to be doing some push-ups and cardio. That's it. But the rest of that, nah, I'm just going to just take some time off, man.
Yo, let me ask you a quick question.
Yes, bro.
Because you know we like to get to it. Me and you, we like to go right in.
You already know.
Right in. But this is something a little different. What's with the Thailand dudes? You know, they on their vacation, and I see a video, and every other word out their mouth was this is Sosua. And I was like, and they kept saying, yo, they playing. But I was like, they were taking like 20 shots. I was like, wow. Like,
hey, I'm going to have to talk to you about that. You know what?
We're going to do that another day.
But we'll touch on that. We'll touch on that because I didn't actually see it. I didn't actually see it nor hear of it. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
Let me just shout out a few man them that have just come into the room. Want to shout out Marcus Monroe. Salute to you, my brother.
What up?
Manners and respect. I want to shout out my brother, the Blue Smoke Empire CEO. He needs no introduction. Skrilla, salute to you, brother. Mad Cow, salute to you. Big Rob, salute to you.
That's my dog right there.
Mad Cow, salute to you. People, I'm just going to say this. Don't care, just going to say it. If you want to donate to my channel, the Cash App is pinned to the top. So all donations are welcome. All donations are respected. Even if it's $1, $2, I don't care. It's, you know, you want to just smash the like button. Do you know what I mean? But if you're going to donate, I do prefer the Cash App instead of the Super Chat. But if you want to send Super Chat, it's all love. It's all love. Anyway, TMI.
What up?
Let's get to it, big bro. So, abinader went to Sosua the other day. Now, I know we've had a lot of scares. I mean, I can even remember a couple of years back, you know, the mayor of Sosua threatening to, you know, they were locking up the women. You know, it was crazy. I don't know if you remember that time that was happening. They were saying they're trying to clean it up, and that, you know, that was, you know, when the political thing was going on. Anyway, we have Louis Abinader here. And, you know, I do have some friends in high places that are actually in the Air Force and stuff like that. And they've told me a bit about Abinader, you know, quote unquote, a good president. He's not here to play. He's very strict on tourism. It seems like he wants to change Sosua because it looks like there's some new money coming in. So because let's keep it real. The sex tourism in Sosua, you only can imagine the amount of, and I'm going to say it, American dollars, as well as, you know, euros. I'm not going to say pounds because the pounds is poquito. It's got to be dollars. I only can imagine millions flow through Sosua alone, and probably feeds Puerto Plata, probably feeds all the other regions because people make a living, you know. And it's not just off the sex tourism, it's businesses as well. It's food businesses, it's shops that sell liquor, all sorts, you know, supermarkets, taxis, Monteconchos. You know, the women, let's keep it, the women do bring businesses to other businesses. But it just seems as though there's, I mean, because he was talking about private investors coming in, building new hotels, you know, changing the face of Sosua, increasing policing, you know, stuff like that. I mean, like I said, it could be just a scare. But I don't know if you saw the video, what's your take? Do you just think that this is just a political game? Do you think he's just saying it just to make it sound good and get him elected for another couple of years? Or do you think this guy means business?
I think it's going to be some changes. I don't think it's going to be anything drastic. Because like you said, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dudes going down there for one thing. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's a lot of money to take away, man. So if this, I mean, listen, a lot of stuff takes forever. Progress takes forever down there. Anyway, I've seen it in Santiago, for myself. You know what I'm saying? And there was like a little strip where they had like a little mangarism by the hotels, and they kind of like moved them around the corner. So I'm assuming it's gonna be something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So touching on that, and respect, Prof Dom Omar. Respect to you, bruv. Terrence B, I see you. What's good? Thank you, Terrence B, for the super sticker. I really appreciate it, my brother. Manners and respect. Right. So you see at the end of, and I'm gonna pronounce this wrong, Pedro Clasante. They built that little They built that little sports bar at the top, where I forgot what it's called now. There was a little sports bar. It was new. It was actually, they were building it up, and there was pool tables in there.
Oh, you talking about the big one all the way like going like you going towards the casino past Army, right?
Yeah, is it Player Chiquita?
No, not that far down. You talking about the sports bar, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I never know the name of that spot. No one ever really goes there. They had baby shower there.
Right, but there was talk of that they're gonna. I mean, it could have been rumors. It could have been Chinese whispers. There was talk. Hold a minute. I don't know why I'm. I hate this when this does that. Excuse me, people. People, am I echoing?
Nah, not to me.
I'm not echoing. Okay, that's good. Let me just listen. Chat, am I echoing?
Hit a one if you hear echoing.
Yeah, hit one if you hear me echoing, and hit two if I'm not echoing, because I'm getting feedback in my headphones.
I don't hear it.
Yes, they said there's echo.
There's echo? I don't hear it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't hear it, but am I still echoing, people? I'm good.
A lot of Slurpees.
I'm gonna keep on going. Yes, you are echoing. Okay, am I echoing now?
Not to me.
For one or two, I'm not echoing. Just need to double check. I can't hear no echo in my headphones, but maybe that was temporary. Anyway, so they were talking about long time ago moving to. Okay, thank you, Ricardo Joseph. Blessings, manners, and respect. They were talking about moving all the mangoes, or the seagulls, as the Seagull King calls it, right down to the end. I'm good now. Thank you, brother. Blessings. So they were talking about moving all that. Do you think that might be the plan, that they move it all the way down to Player Chiquita and keep it concealed? Because it seems like he's on a mission to make it a family destination.
You know, keep it away from the from the beaches, and you know what I'm saying, like right away from, you know what I'm saying, like probably away from the entrance. You know what I'm saying, like by the you know, like in the central area. You know what I'm saying? It would kind of make sense to just have it strictly down there. But all the places are gonna suffer though, to me.
And that's where I was gonna go with it.
I mean, they say the rumor is what they've been trying to make changes for 10 years now. They still ain't did nothing. So, you know.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's all I've been hearing is they're supposed to change it. So, and they still haven't really did nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? You never know down there, but all I know is they move very slowly. But doing, you know, it is a tourist town, so I could see like them trying to get like more wholesome with it, like Disneyland or Orlando or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, more kid oriented maybe. You know what I'm saying? At least the beach part.
Okay, so I'm gonna read some of the chats now.
I don't think it's gonna affect
Anderson. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Douglas Anderson said tourists spend money directly with businesses, and also money goes to the ladies when the money goes from them to the businesses across DR. I know a Chico who had a house built from her proceeds.
That's crazy.
I mean, I think it will. I'm gonna have to get some
Headphones. I swear to God, I'm gonna have to get some new headphones, man. I've got to get rid of these. I'm gonna have to get some new headphones, definitely. I think it will definitely have a knock-on effect. Hold on, let me just do something here. I think that's what it is. Okay. Right, it should be good now. Yeah, I think it's going to have I think it will have a knock-on effect, definitely with the businesses, because you've got rum bars which rely on heavily on the mongering community, amongst other businesses, even I would say some of the European businesses. I believe they will get affected. I mean, he's talking about cleaning the beach up as well. So you got businesses on there that's going to be affected. Do you think that them building these hotels? He's also talking about creating jobs, because I think that's the most important thing, is creating jobs, you know, for his own people.
Right.
Do you think, though, that the family tourism that they want to bring to Sosua, do you think that it's going to balance it out in terms of, okay, just say hypothetically they got rid of sex tourism altogether.
Oof.
Do you think it's going to affect Sosua financially? Do you think it's a bad idea?
I mean, you know, it's hard to say, but you know, there's a lot of dudes that go down there for that one thing. And it's a tourist town, so you know everybody's going down there just to, you know, have fun, kick it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I get a little agitated when everybody goes crazy. Oh, they're coming down there, they're acting a fool, they're raising the prices. These aren't the regulars. These are just the dudes that are down there from a bunch of dudes from their job. They come down once every 3-4 years. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the regular guys. You know what I'm saying? You can't get. I mean, you know, it's hard to say, but it's like you can't get mad at the new dudes coming down. But to me, I think it's going to be a little hit. I think it's going to be hard to say, "Hey, come down here now." All the seagulls and all the ladies of the night are going. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on down. Like, I really can't see it happening like a drastic change. It's just impossible. Because you got all the Americans that go down there that's going to all the bars, all the restaurants down there on the beach. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to, you know, it's hard, man.
Do you reckon it will force it? Do you reckon it will force it underground? Do you think they can't?
Yeah.
Because okay.
You know, there's a lot of brothers that stay in Puerto Plata when they come into town too. So
right.
There's a few chicks I know that, you know, they go down there. You know what I'm saying? They're called to Puerto Plata. You know what I'm saying? Playa de Rio and all that, or DeRocho or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Who's this person that keeps on spamming my shit?
Somebody spamming? Somebody? Oh, there's always a troll, my brother. There's always one.
Somewhere I'm blocking them. It's all good.
There's always
good. They'll probably come back with their neck. They'll come back. Someone, I actually know, Willie. Someone says that, lol, that will never happen in our lifetime. And they said Mayor Willie ain't going for that.
I can't get it with though. A lot, like I said, a lot of brothers come down there for that, man. It's hard to just be like, all right, all y'all got to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And then still have dudes wanting to eat at Bailey's. You know what I'm saying?
So what if it does? Okay, so say hypothetically it did. It was done. Do you think that it would just push it underground? Okay, you look at places like Punta Cana.
Look at it like how the curfew was. Remember the curfew, especially on Saturday. You know how crazy that was? I don't know if you was down there around that time when they had the 12.
I was there. Yeah, I was there with the curfew, bro. I was there. I was partying in La Union. I was there, bro. I was there. Believe me,
bro. When they had the curfew at 12 p.m., those were some of the boldest times in my life. I'm talking about even with the hurricanes, snowstorms. Because even though we were still, it's hot weather, it was like we are stuck in the hotel till the following day in the afternoon. But anyway, I say that to say, and that still didn't affect anything really. You just gotta have all the contacts in your phone. You gotta have the numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to Mayor in the building. Yo, salute to you, Mayor. Let me just read some of the comments. Douglas Anderson says the plan is to increase tour. Did I just read that? No, I didn't. No. So let me read Douglas Anderson. And no, I think Douglas. Anyway, we'll get, I got to talk. Anyway. Because I saw the comment Douglas Anderson left on your. Anyway. The plan is to increase tourism. Tourism doesn't just consist of families. If tourism increases in Sosua event, there's going to be a greater demand for chicas. Most that will happen is the strip moves. Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. I mean, I can see that.
Right.
You know, I can see it moving. But
What up?
I always say this. I say this, right? I've been to Punta Cana, I've been to Barbaro. And when you look at Barbaro versus Sosua, now, don't get me wrong. The women are out. They're out.
Right.
But, excuse me, you have to almost spot them. You know, they're not in drones. Like, they're there. Don't get me wrong, they're there. But it's nothing like Sosua.
There's nothing like Sosua, baby.
So you have to, not almost go on a hunt. I'm not gonna say that,
Right.
but you know, it's not in your face.
Right.
You do, as I said, you do have a lot of brothers that rely on, and let's keep it 100. You do have a lot of brothers that rely on women coming up to them. That's the reason why a lot of guys do go to Sosua, because they're like, they don't have to do no work. You know, it's almost the work's done for them right on the spot.
I can see
If that part of the game gets taken away, how are them brothers going to cope?
Tender, tag like they've been doing. Tender, tag. I think, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I talk to a lot of brothers that be like, I got something coming from Puerto Plata. I got something coming from Santo Domingo. I got something coming from Monte Cristo. I got, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that might be the alternative, you know what I'm saying? If those hotels take a hit, I mean, that would be crazy.
Do you reckon it can ever be family friendly? Because as much as they want it to be family friendly, and we got 36 people, just smash that like button. My Cash App is pinned to the top, so if you want to donate. Want to send a super chat, send the super chat. But please, the least you can do, smash that like button. There's 36 people in the room. Just smash the like button, man. Smash it. That's it. Doesn't take. Smash it, man. Come on, people. Smash the like button. Come on, people. It don't take nothing. I know you're probably busy. Just hit the like button. Manners and respect. Yeah, I know they want to get rid of, you know, the sex tourism, but can Sosua really be a family friendly spot? Can it really?
With time, maybe, you know what I'm saying? With you know, gradual changes. You know, you can't change it overnight. You know what I'm saying? You can't change that. I mean, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Imagine people going down there for Halloween and they move.
Yes.
Wait, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Didn't 2 years ago, didn't they change the curfew for Halloween? Wasn't there a holiday coming up with the Super Bowl or Halloween or something? They increased the curfew, if I'm not mistaken.
What's this around Super Bowl?
Yeah, I think it was in the Super Bowl or Halloween. Going crazy.
I'm never there for Halloween and I'm never there for Super Bowl. So I couldn't even tell you, bro. Nah, I don't. There's too much man them around, bro. Nah. I never. But then again, I'm not in Sosua like that, you know. And so I will breeze through when I can, you know.
It's a good time. It's just a bunch of brothers chilling. That's why I said I don't understand what these dudes be talking about when they be like, "Oh, it's crazy," and the madness. And I just see a bunch of brothers chilling, man. You know what it is? There's a lot of insecure dudes that ain't accustomed to being around a bunch of dudes and being able to hold themselves down. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, we ain't in the States. There ain't nobody wailing. I don't see it. I just don't see it. But if they do change it drastically, it's gonna find somewhere else to go. In my opinion.
Well, Biggs Bancroft, salute to you. He says tourism is going to turn it up a notch. So he believes that with the new tourism coming in, there's going to be, and I'm just paraphrasing, there's going to be more chicas, and it's just going to turn it up a notch. What do you say to that?
That's crazy. Listen, it could. That's crazy. Hitting on
salute to Mr. Redness.
Hitting on married men in front of their kids, that'd be crazy.
Douglas Anderson, manners. Let me just read some of this out. Am I sounding clear your end? I sound like I'm underwater to us.
Nah, you sound clear to me.
Let me just read some of these comments.
I don't know anymore who's knocking at my door.
Yes, get them likes up. There's 37 people in the room.
Put the likes.
Oh, now go on mad to us. Get them likes up, man. Come on, man. Damn.
Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
I got a small channel, man. Get them likes up, man. Come on. You guys want to go and sit down and listen to people cussing, and we're bringing you information, man. Come on, people. Don't do me like that. And Douglas Anderson says,
that's what's up.
Douglas Anderson, if anybody remembers the old rumba when women were allowed to enter at will and the men felt like they were superstars, with chicas hitting on them left and right, then Dave Sports Bar will magnify that. TMI?
Angry bus driver, what up? What's up, bro?
What do you say to that?
I was saying what's up to Angry bus driver. Hold on. What you talking about?
Douglas Anderson's comment.
You know what? Like I said, I started going like 2020, so I don't remember all the old rumba and all that. Like I just started going down, but I mean, like I said, man, I don't think it's any lead or any closer to a panic right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see the changes. It's going to be interesting to see them do anything. So I think they put that bridge together with Scotch tape.
Well, Joe Smalls says changes are coming, but to say they are trying to rid Sue of mongering, forget it. Here's my thing, TMI. Here's my thing. Because abinader in his speech was talking about that it's not going to be government investors. These are outside investors coming in.
Okay, people, this is a good point about a monument in Santiago, right?
Go ahead.
They're seagulls and mangoes, right? The seagulls and mangoes all around, right? Now, certain times, depending on what's going on in Santiago, they kick them out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they end up in a completely different. If you go to Santiago all the time, you drive through there, and if you're familiar with Santiago, and you say, "Hey, I don't see nobody out," you know the alternative spot. So it's got to be just like that. It has to be just like that. If you don't see anybody out by the monument over there by the Jade and all that, if anybody knows the Jade, the Chinese restaurant or Matum, all of that up there, the hotels and all that. If you don't see them there, you go down just a little further and around the corner, they're right there. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna do the same thing.
Now you know me.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't matter to me whether it's Sosua. Actually, let me just get to these chats. Let me just get to these chats quickly. Shout out to Travel Shortcuts. Definitely go to my man's channel. Like, subscribe, and check out his content. Very good content. Ah yeah, smash that like button. It's 36 people in the room and you lot still ain't smashed the like button. Come on, people, man. Don't do me like that, man. For real, for real. Backpack, Val, salute to you, nephew. What's good, bro? What's good? Them old Rumbar days plus the Latins, tourism in the Sioux was at its peak back then. See, I wouldn't know anything about that. That was way before my time. I'm sounding underwater. Clear enough, though. Yeah, I think it's my headphones. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go and get some headphones. Believe me, I'm gonna sort this. Trust me, we're leveling up this year. I can tell you that now. Salute Mr. Rentless for the super chats. I appreciate you. Don Omar, good day. Blessings, angry bus driver. Salute to you. Joe Small says Sosua is growing. Casalinda is just opening more phrases. The whole North Coast is growing. Yeah, I want to touch on that. The whole North Coast is growing. Smash that like button. There's 38 people in the room. Come on. Cash App is pinned to the top. You know, all donations are welcome. But most of all thumbs up. The likes up are most welcome. So please, people. I want to touch on that. Joe Smalls is actually right. The whole of the North Coast is opening up. Louis Abinader is investing heavily. You know, you got Vin Diesel with his film studio. You know what I mean? Even going to where my apartment is, San Marco, that's developing. So that's in phases of people buying plots of land, and it's growing heavily. Now here was my thing, TMI, and to the chat out there as well. Abinader was talking about these investors coming in. Now he actually said it's outside investors that are coming in. It's not a political investments coming in. Now, here's my thing. These investors that are coming in, right? Are they on a mission? Are they on a mission to get rid of the mongrels? Because here's my thing. And we got to be real here. There was some talk back then of black businesses in Sosua getting shut. Well, they were getting shut down. I don't know if you remember that, TMI. They were shutting down all the black businesses and keeping the European businesses open. Now, all common sense is not common, but we're going to use our common sense. You know, what did you call me again? What was that? Investigative. What was that nickname you gave me?
I called you McGruff, the crime dog. McGruff. Word up. McGruff, the crime dog.
So McGruff, the crime dog's on it, right? He's on it, right?
You be on it.
So here I go. Could it be a thing that all this creep camming, all these black YouTubers openly talking about mongering, that these investors, maybe European, are seeing this and they're like, oh hell no, because let's face it, you tap in Sosua, right? You know what videos are coming up. It doesn't take a genius. You know what videos are coming up. Because you know, when we dialogue here, we go down the rabbit hole, right? So it couldn't be a thing where these investors are like, you know what, we don't want this black face to be the hieroglyphic of Sosua. So if we dead the tourism,
that's heavy.
The sex tourism on that level, then they'll stop coming. Then we can bring in the grey people.
Grey people, that's hilarious. Yo, but you do see a certain
mad salute to Mad Cow for the Cash App. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that manners and respect.
You do see a little disdain from some of the Europeans towards the brothers. That's 100%. I mean, maybe in some rich, Denmark dude buying everything up, to keep the Keep the afros up out of there. You know what I mean? I don't know. All I know is every European I dealt with, they talk like, they talk down to you. You know what I mean? So that's something to think about.
So hold on. Let me just get this right. I don't know why I'm sounding like I'm. So let me get this right. So you're saying that you've had Europeans actually talk to you and disrespect what's going on. What things have they said?
No, I wouldn't say blatantly, but they would be like, that's 400 pesos. Like, okay, and you know what I'm saying? Like, there's always like a certain, listen, I grew up on Long Island, New York, so I was raised around that. Like, how come we can't go in? How come they asking us 100 times if we gonna pay for this? So I come from that. So
right.
You see it in their face. You see it in their face. The restaurant, you see it, and they don't treat the lighter Spanish like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, like I said, even with the kids begging, they don't go to the white people. They go to the brothers. You know what I'm saying? And then every time you bring that up, it's like, oh, here we go, and they'll be like, it's the truth. It's the truth.
So,
there's a certain. You see all the Europeans, they own everything, so you do see a certain, Hey, brother.
I mean, that's, as I said, that's my fear.
Right.
My fear is that, because like I said, he did mention the investors. And my fear is that these investors, because like I said, you tap into Sosua, there is, let's keep it real. It's every other black brother talking about, and there's a channel open every day. And okay, we might not even be responsible for the creep cam. It could be a European brother doing the creep camming, but as they always say, when a black brother does something, he's responsible for every black man. So that's probably the creep camming's probably pinned on us as well. So probably these investors have seen this, and they're like, you know what?
I want my
There's too. Yes, because one thing Abinader did mention is increasing police. He did mention that, increasing the police. I know he went to the air base. I don't know what that was all about, but he said he's going to increase police presence. So I'm not in fear, but just, hypothetically speaking, I'm in fear. What are these increased police presence? Is it to start arresting brothers if they feel that they're here for mongering? Is it to start removing the women in one section, or just not have a section at all? Is it to actually totally get rid? Because let's face it, once you get rid of the women, the 75% of the brothers are going to start coming. Stop coming. They're probably going to go Colombia. They're probably going to go Thailand.
Word. Or Brazil, yeah.
Or Brazil. What's your views on that?
Listen, like I said, brothers do come down for that, but they're going to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? It might not be Puerto Plata. It might be, San Domingo. You know what I'm saying? Or Punta Cana. Punta Cana's a little more, from what I hear, because I got a couple of bros that stay out there, but Punta Cana's a little more discreet.
It is. It is. It's very discreet. It's very discreet. It is.
Only place I can specifically talk about like these issues and these type of subjects and problems is Santiago, and I've seen it where something's coming into town, then all of a sudden you drive through and it'd be like a wave, just like the streets are empty, and you go around the corner like, hey, all right, here y'all go. So I just think it's gonna be the same thing. You know what I'm saying? There's too much, like you said, there's too much business going through there, man. Too many brothers and too many ducats, too many dollars. Like, take away from all the restaurants and hotels and Airbnbs. Look at all the brothers that just started business. You know what I'm saying? That is tragic. That's why I always was afraid when people came to me like, yo, give me this amount of money and we can start this. Give me, you know what I'm saying? We can do a business. I contemplated it a couple times, at least before I went bankrupt, but I contemplated that a couple times.
I hear you.
I was like, maybe maybe ice cream. I think as a man with money, you naturally just think like, maybe this will pop, maybe this could work, maybe this is, you know what I'm saying? So,
but you see, you mentioned Punta Cana, right?
Right.
But I'm pretty sure there was always sex tourism there. But when you look at the outlay of Punta Cana, stroke Barbaro, you have, the holiday tourism. It's cemented in stone. So even if you was to stop sex tourism there, it's not going to affect Punta Cana, because they got their golf clubs there, they got their big hotels there. You got even Dominicans going to Punta Cana, doing the all-inclusive thing.
Well, what's crazy? It's half these girls are from Santo Domingo, and Santo Domingo's got its own strip. Santo Domingo got its own areas, houses, and they still come to Sosua. So that says a lot to me. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, if you got all these places where you can work, and you can work 10 minutes from your house, like all these other people out here, why go all the way to Sosua? You know what I'm saying? So there's definitely going to be a hit on both sides.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think it will have a I personally think it will have. Actually, let me just read some comments here, because I'm not. Shout out to Go Travels, big bro. Manners and respect, bro. My internet's playing up, man. Good evening. Gotta be Sherlock Holmes. Joe Small says, at the end of the day, cash still rules, cream. They take away that money from that tourism, that economy is going to take a big loss. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't agree with you anymore, Joe Smalls. I totally agree with you.
Cash
angry
everything around me.
Around me. Cream, get the money. Grab a dollar bill, y'all. Right. If mongering leaves Sosua, it will go to another part of Dominican Republic.
Fact.
Where do you think it will go? Paula Plala? I hope not. I hope not.
Well, you started out saying something and you didn't finish, when you were like, you don't indulge in any of that because you always got situations. You know.
Hey, like I said, listen. I think people listen. They've got 49 people in the room. Smash that like button, people. Just smash the like button. It don't take 2 points. It helps the channel. I'm a small channel. We got TMI in the house, so he needs no introduction. Go to his channel. If you don't know who he is, get to know who he is. He's got great content.
Subscribe.
Smash that button. Definitely.
Smash the button.
But people get a big misconception from me. And me and you talk all the time, TMI. There's 50 people in the room. Could you guys smash that like button, please? Could you smash that like button? Manners and respect. Me and you, we always dialogue. We had some great conversations.
Yes, sir.
People get a big misconception of me. They think that I'm against the mongering community. They think I hate the mongering community. They think I'm here to... I'm a bully, No, I don't hate the mongering community at all. I've always said, right? I dip my toes in the water to test the temperature now and then. But that goes over people's head. It goes over people. And I've not got a problem with Sosua. I've always just said I don't need Sosua. But I haven't got a problem with it. I do think Sosua is necessary. Definitely. You've never heard... come out my mouth. I always said burn down Santana shop. I can't stand that barber shop. Burn it the hell down. Can't stand that shop. But that's another subject for another day, right? But on the real, with all these now we touched on. You said Punta Cana was it's inconspicuous there. It's not in your face. But yet again, like I say, if you take that away from Punta Cana, it's not going to make a difference at all, because they, as I said, they're well established with the hotels. Now, do I fear that? And we were talking about. He posed the question. It will move to another part of thing. Now they're regenerating Puerto Plata. I can't see that right now, because I mean, it's not to say that it can't happen. There's just not enough nightlife. There is nightlife in Paula Plala, but it's mostly, local Dominicans, couples go in there, some expat community there. And you don't get me wrong, you do see some women that are on what they're on there,
Right.
I'll say that. Let me just read some of these comments.
I mean, isn't there like a baby strip in Puerto Plata? Isn't it like a little baby? You know what I mean? Like a little.
Nah, you see, Paula Plala. You see, I love the chase. I always love that. I don't want no woman coming up to me. I don't like that. For start, I don't like no woman come. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I haven't had women come up to me in London and ask me my name and stuff. Yeah, I just don't like it. I prefer the chase. That's the kind of cloth I'm cut from. I'm a type of person that be driving and I'll have to double back. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I'm getting that number. So, that's the cloth I'm cut from. So, Porta Plala suits me fine and suits me well. I find, and I understand with Sosua, it's a money transaction, and I get it. And I'm not against it. I'm English, brah, so we don't like to spend our money. We don't like to spend our money. we don't like to spend our money, bro. So but yeah, it is what it is. Joe Small says it's cheaper. Just go to Santiago or Santo Domingo. The ladies are not leaving that country. They still gotta eat. I agree. And then Joe Small says it's cheaper to go to Brazil or Thailand. Douglas Anderson says, if they seriously affect the mango business, then they will only cut off their nose to spite their face. Every day there are fights with at least 30% men and women coming to enjoy themselves. Like I told you, there was a whole
15-minute paragraph by these dudes killing dudes that went to Sosua. And I'm like, you look on their Instagram and all their trips is in Sosua. So I'm like, how could you talk about a place that you go to multiple times? It's crazy to me.
That's why that's why you'll never hear me talk crazy about Sosua, because at the end of the day, I still go there now and again. If my homeboys are coming in for the first time, that's where they want to go. I'm gonna be the tourist guide and take them there. Like my cousin, he just came back. He wanted to see what all the hoo-ha was all about. I had to take them. My boy came through. He wanted to see what all the hoo-ha was. I had to take them there. As I said, I do drop in on Greg's business sometimes, drop a few pesos behind the till, say what's up to Greg. But usually I'm in and I'm out. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, I mean, yeah. Nah, bro, we don't have no questions, man. You're gone to the dark side, Rich's Method, man. You don't come in there with that bullshit, bro. Don't come in there with that Rich's Method, man. He comes in there with that bullshit, bro. This guy, listen, this guy. No, I'm gonna hear him out. Listen, that's my brother. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it real. That's my Caribbean brother. I'm gonna hear his raw soul out, right? This guy was getting 300 views. He's gone to the dark side of Creek Camming. All of a sudden, he get it. See, but you know what? That's my brother.
He was creek camming, and he
creek camming. But he's getting the views. He's getting the views. So salute to him. Salute to him. You know what I mean? That's my brother. You know what I mean?
Admit it. You know what I mean? He don't want to admit it because he's talking. You know what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing. You already know, Tim, man. He knows what he's doing. Cause this mother. Look, 11,000 views, 4,000. I'm like, you gone to the dark side. You gone to the dark side, Luke. Bullshit. Look what he's put.
He throws in a dirt road or two. I'm serious. He'll throw in like 2 dirt roads and the rest will be walking behind the people.
Exactly.
I give him his props, man.
But shout out to Rich's Method. People, them. That's my brother, Rich's Method. Go to his channel, like and subscribe, good brother. He's gone to the dark side, but he's still my brother.
It's okay.
He's a good brother, man. He's a good brother, man. He's a good brother. But yeah, you go to the dark side, bro. A lot of people telling me, Jay, come to the... It's not me, bro. It's not me. It's never been me. You You're not gonna get no creek cabin
You know
from
what? Though?
me.
Either way, it doesn't matter because,
Ah.
look at, cause you large, Jay. You know you larger than. You know what I mean? Some of the large dudes look up to you, dog. So you large. You just ain't got the numbers. You know what I mean? Sometimes
You know what it is, bro. You know what it is, bro. And I hear a lot of people. You know, they do say to me, "Look, your channel should be bigger. It should be larger." You know what it is, bro. And I spoke to Checks. I'm too inconsistent. That's my problem.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I'm too inconsistent. But you know what? Listen, I'm happy with my subscribers. I'm happy that bloody hell 40 people are in a room. So that's good enough for me, bro. You know, that's good enough for me. I just gotta be consistent.
You like a
And
real. You like an MF dude of YouTube.
there you go. You know what? Brilliant. You know what? I love that. I love that. I love that. Perfect. Perfect.
Get the
Perfect.
mask. I'm gonna get you the mask for your. When is your birthday? I'm gonna get you the mask for your birthday. They sell them.
Listen, man. Rest in peace to MF Doom, man.
Word.
Real lyricist, man.
Yes.
Let me just read some of these. Here's Richard's method again with these bull crap. Here he goes. Here he goes. Listen, they actually run ads on my site, so I'm trying to give you some. Oh, get the hell out of here, Richard's method. You see this?
Man, it's hell.
But yeah.
In the car.
I mean, like I said, folks, look, you know, some great things are going to be happening this year. I promise you. I'm going to have the content out. I promise you. And there's 40 people in the room, so hit the like button. But I promise you, listen, I got some stuff coming. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, if you want to see, if you know the equipment that I've got, that's been sitting in the cupboard. I'm talking about an 8K camera. I'm talking about a backdrop, right? I've got too much going on. I think I'm busy just buying land. That's what it is. I've just seen some more land. Exactly. And that's me. I'm a relationship guy. I'm gonna stay in my lane. You know, I'm a relationship guy. So the guys that are into relationship are gonna watch me. You know, the guys that wanna go there, get their leg over and go back, they're not gonna watch my content because my content is not for them. And you know what? I'm good with that. You know, I'm good with that. However, I'm still gonna build this mother effing channel. That's what you want. My time is gonna be my time. My time will come. So, you know, good things to in good time, man. But I'm gonna give you my. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Back to President. Don't know. I'm sounding like I'm under. So people, please forgive me, man. My headphones are totally. I'm gonna get some new ones. I'm gonna say this, and I've been looking at the whole thing. There's 44 people in the room. Smash that like button. My cash app is pinned to the top. So if you want to send a donation, you know, if you want to send a cash app, whatever, but smash that like button. So I'll say that. Smash that like button. So people, if you just joined us, you're thinking, oh, what they're talking about. So this is what we're talking about. The end of Sosua sex tourism. That's what we're dealing with today. So, you know, me and my good brother TMI, we're just going back and forth about this.
Within myself, I know I spent a lot of money out there. So I know there's about another 20,000 dudes that spent a lot of money out there. So it's going to be a hit if I stop going. You know what I mean? It's going to be a hit if I stop going. Huh?
I think it will be a hit I think it will be a hit all around. I really do, because I really do think these investors and people might think, oh, you know, it's a conspiracy. I really think that at some point a lot of dudes are gonna fly into Paula Plala Airport because they watch content. If you got hip hop police watching, they're watching content.
Definitely.
And they're gonna start grabbing brothers. They're gonna start grabbing brothers. And Cuba Daving them.
Cuba Daving them?
Oh yeah, because it's showing the country in no.
I gotta start showing some third round.
Okay, so hold on, no. Let me read this. Hold on. Let me go back to, because D Bizzle said, he said investors ain't coming if the brothers leave or stop coming. Okay, that's a bit of a tongue twister there, but I kind of got what he says. Now, I'm not saying there's no way the investors are not gonna come. Dave, can you hear me, bro?
I can hear you.
Chat, can you hear me, or do I sound like I'm underwater?
I can hear you.
My headphones is playing up something crazy, bro. Chat, can you hear me? We can hear you. Okay, cool. Okay, give thanks. Let me read that now. The Bizzle mentioned a good point. Now, I'm not underwater sound. Okay, but we can hear you. Okay, give thanks. I've got to change these headphones. As I was saying, I'm not saying the investors are not going to come. They've invested too much money. They've bought plots of land and stuff. They're going to build. What I'm saying, give thanks, Angry and Bus Driver. What I'm saying is this. At a time, they want a certain tourism now coming to Sosua. They're trying to aim. They want that money. What I'm saying is, if these investors proper push for the brothers to be out of Sosua, they could Cuba Dave them. They could. It is possible. It's a lot of brothers. But if they want to get rid of quote unquote blackface and start cleaning it up, because I'm just wondering what this extra police is for. What's it for? I just hope they don't do it. I really hope they don't do it. But it's just some food for thought for the listeners that are listening in. It's just some food for thought.
Right.
Let me get back to some of these chats. If we can't buy in the zoo, we're gonna move to. Oh no. Not my beloved Paula Plata. Hell no. No. Don't hear my no.
It's coming.
The only way I truly got to the dark side would be to do. I'll get the hell out of here, Rich's method. This guy's still trying to talk his way out of it. He's still trying to talk his way out of it. But salute to my bro though. My plan is to move to Santo Domingo pretty soon, so the changes in sewer and it will only affect me as far as the point and the brick. But ST has unlimited options. Yeah, I agree with that. That's a good point, Douglas Addison. Like I said, it doesn't affect me. You know, this is just a topic of conversation. You know, as I said, I've never been a sewer guy. You know, we can hear you. Underwater sound. Okay, I'm gonna sort that out. We can hear you. It's probably my headphones. Okay. Daryl, 1 minute, let me get back. Daryl Smith said investors playing the long game. The city might take an immediate hit, but in the long run, this city changes in their favor. That's a good point. That's a good point. It's actually a good point. Yeah. I'm just saying that we know what the money maker is. Oh, of course. You know what? And that's what. Look, there's 50 people in the room. Smash that like button. Stop playing. Stop playing, man. I know there's some people coming in and out, but come and smash the like button, people. Manners and respect. I'm telling you, manners and respect. Please smash the like button. Manners. But he got a point though. They know that the underbelly of millions of dollars coming in to Sosua is going to be from the mongering. They're right. It could be possibly they want their cake and eat it. It's how to balance that cake and eating it at the same time. I think that's the main problem that they have to balance. Let me get to some of these chats, man. Everything that exists in cabaret. It's on the exactly, and this is what I'm saying. Excuse me. It could be a possibility that Sosua maybe like Cabarete, maybe like
There's a
Punta
strip
Cana.
in Cabarete?
Oh hell yeah! But it's on the quiet. It's on the low, low.
Oh,
It's on the low, low, bro.
I'm assuming everywhere down there there's a strip. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's on the low, low. That's the thing with that. It's definitely on the low, low. So yeah, you know, and it could be that. It could be that. It could be that. But then, yet again, what impact does it have on the brothers that expect the women to come? Because let's face it, in Cabarete, I've not seen it. Maybe someone can correct me. Right. The women don't come up to men. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. Someone hit me. Someone tell me if I'm right or wrong. I don't know. Salute manners, bro. Glenn Ball, big bro. Salute to you, bro. Glenn Ball, manners and respect, bro. Hold on. I need to read some of these comments. Douglas Anderson, if you guys are going with the cheek, poor quality back in 2006, if the cheekers raise money, they will starve. They should stick to Boca Chica. Texo, thank you for the $10 super chat, bro. I mean, manners and respect to you, bro. There's 55 people in the room. Please smash that like button. I'm joined by my brother, the one and only Seagull King. You know, I had to call in on his services, man, for this one. You know, he knows Sosua at the back of his hand. Rich's method.
I tried, man.
No, man, you're the go-to guy, man. You're the go-to guy. You're the go-to guy.
What's his name? Methods?
Rich's method.
Rich's methods.
Yeah, the creep cam guy.
Like you said, curtains and carpets.
And he's still trying to defend himself. He's still saying, no.
I better fall back because he gets ass. I better fall back.
He foolish. You know he foolish. Hold on, let me get to his. They will balance it. It will move up to the casino. Yeah, that's true. We did talk about that, and we were saying there's a possibility it could move up to the casino, and they block it off and keep a red light district up there. So it could be two ways of balancing money. Richard's method, Cabaret doing the same thing, just high as hell. Yes, Mother's King. Blessings, manners and respect, justice. I have seen it in Cabarete. Okay, cool. The Bizzle. The problem with Cabarete, you have to compete with the Chinese and the Europeans paying outrageous prices. That is true, you know. Cabarete is expensive. I ain't even gonna lie. It's kind of pricey down there. It is. And so is Punta Cana. Yeah, Punta Cana is just mad. But I say this. It's where you eat in Punta Cana. So I say that. You know, I've got land in Barbaro, so I know where to eat. So on the low. So yeah. But yeah, it is pricey. Texo, back in 2007, 2012, always stayed in Cabaret and went to Sosua to pick up the best on the strip back to my villa in Cabaret. Salute to you, bro. Manners, salute to you. I mean, here's another food for thought. Here's another food for thought. Let's say they move everything right down to Playa Chiquita. Right? And where the casino is, let's say they moved everything down there. Is it gonna stop? And let's just say they do that, and then what they do now, you're gonna have the creek cameras,
right,
filming in Sosua. Do you reckon that's what the extra? Because he's talked about extra policing. Do you reckon that extra policing to actually push? Because I'll give an example. Well, well, because let's face it, right? Like we've already established, right? Okay, I say this. Here it goes. Here's a question to you. Let's remove all the creep cams and all the brothers. Hold on. Hear me out. Let's move all the creep cams. And all the brothers talking about Sosua in a negative way, right? I use the quote unquote negative way, right? No videos, no brothers are making no videos or nothing.
Negativo.
Negativo. Do you think Louis Abinader, right, would be doing all of this talking? And okay, they're saying TMI, mute your end. Maybe that's what I'm getting the feedback from.
Okay. Let's see how I do that. I forgot how to do all that.
I'll do it.
All right, go.
Hold on. Maybe it's that. Now, it's bloody TMI. Yeah, it was you. Anyway, bless for that, bro. And manners, Jay. I know. Jay's talking, but he echoes crazy. I know. I'm sorry, people. So here's the question. Oh, I think TMI's gone. Okay, we're gonna get him back. He'll try and back in. So here's a question to you guys. I lost my train of thought now because TMI's gone. Okay, here we go. Do you think that? Oh, I lost my bloody train of thought now. Oh, let me get back to the chat. And manners and respect for people that have just entered the room, please smash that like button. Until the day comes when the Dominican government can employ a large number of peoples in the country, travelers have nothing to worry about. When you start to see that happen, then you can worry. Okay. Mark Anthony, bless up yourself, bro. Manners and respect. Yep, that was definitely TMI making my echo crazy. So at least I know that now it's not me. Okay, that's cool. Yes, Harris, bless up, Key. Manners. On average, about every 4 years, they have some kind. Yes, I know. Because they've done this before. But remember, Abinader wasn't in power then. Oh, he's back. Right. I'm gonna pause you. No, you're good. I'm gonna pause you for a minute. So, this is the question to you, TMI. Remove all the creep cameras away. Yeah. All the black brothers talking about Sosua, mangoes, and all of that. Do you think that Abinader's speech would have been a lot different? I'm gonna unmute you. Did you get that? Just nod. Yeah, you did. Okay, cool.
I think it would have been a little more serious. I think it would have been a little more, you know what I'm saying? Like if he's like addressing the nation, which sounds funny, but if he's addressing all of DR, I think that's where it's gonna be like, okay, he's really real about it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna take a while, but he's gonna change. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be a while. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, how are you?
Have you got YouTube playing in your background on your phone, TMI? Let me just mute him. Yeah. Right, Lewis think he's trying to capitalize on the flourishing town, but getting rid of foundation that made the town. That's a good point. That's a very good point. That's a very, very good point. With all respect, bro, if you were there back in 2007, mostly Dominicans and love the Haitian beauties, they undercut the Dominicans and roll in Sosua. I pass like the Dominicans with respect. If they move the creep cams, I still think the presidents will try and make changes. No, that wasn't my point. I was saying to the panel and TMI, right, we've got 60 people in the room. Please smash that like button, people. Come on, man. Smash that like button. Manners and respect. My Cash App is pinned to the top, so if you want to donate, if you want to send a super chat, that's up to you. But most of all, just smash the like button. What I was saying, Joe Smalls, is would Louis Abinader's talk that he had a couple of days ago, would it have been different? Would let's put it this way, would he have talked about Sosua having a different face? Would he have talked about increasing the police presence, especially with words such as let's make Sosua more tourist friendly? These are strong words, and like I said, me as a man, I like to go left field and go down the rabbit's hole, and I do believe this is all to do with the whole creep camming and the whole brothers, you know, putting, to use a better word, putting Sosua on blast. Because like if we go, like I said, if we go back a couple of years back, they were shutting down all the black businesses in Sosua. They was. I mean, a lot of people came out and said, "Oh, they're not." But the majority of businesses were black owned. I remember they shut down Armvi at one time, didn't they? Armvi got shut down. Yeah. Let me get TMI back on. So do you want to talk on that, TMI? Sorry, hold on. Let me unmute you.
Like a week or something, they got shut down?
Yeah, that's right. They shut it down for a week. Then they moved on to other businesses. That Rum Bar got shut down. There's a few businesses, but the European. So it makes me, it makes me think with these PowerPoint words that he used. Is the black community of YouTubers, are we to blame for what's happening now? Is this an attack on us? I have to answer that question. But before we get there, let's read out some comments. So appreciate you, Nick Calloway, for the super chat. Manners and respect, bro. You're always supporting the channel, bro. I appreciate you, bro. I hope everything's good with you, bro. We have to touch base, man. Manners. I think it's a big political move for Lewis. Okay. Me too. I still think it's a big political. But at the same time, Lewis, I've heard good things about Abinader, that he's really serious about this tourism thing, and he's putting his money where his mouth is. A lot of Dominicans have said that he's putting his money where his mouth is, and he's got strong pull. You know, Josua, I got ya. TMI is on mute, on mute on YouTube while he's on StreamYard. TMI, have you got YouTube playing in the background of your phone? If you have, take it off. Hold on a minute. Have you got YouTube playing in the background of your phone?
I got YouTube playing in the background.
You have?
Nah.
Okay.
Am I echoing now? I had the charger on. Maybe that's why I was echoing. I had the charger on.
All right. I just missed it. Right. Douglas Anderson says, I don't believe. Hold on, I'm gonna have to. He's gone again. Don't worry, I'll be back. Douglas Anderson says, I don't believe the president even mentioned the mango business. No, he didn't. But he used some PowerPoint words. Listen very carefully. He said he wants to make Sosua more family friendly. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if Sosua is not family friendly, then it's catered towards more of the adult kind of theme. He's not going to remember. He's a politician, so he's got to be very careful with the way. He damn well knows what comes into Sosua. He knows. You know, he's not a blind man. He's a very educated man. So he knows this. So he has to choose his words. See, I listen because I listen to exactly what he says. And these politicians, they're very clever with their words, you know. But anyway, let me finish off reading. He's trying to increase tourism wherever he can because that's where the money comes. Of course, that goes without saying. Get out of here. leave my pop alone. Leave my Paula Plala alone, rich man. I don't you dare start your creek cams up there neither, bruh. We don't want none of that. Like you said, it's the demographics, not the cams. it's because too one-sided and they want the family of 3+. Yeah, can afford thousands for yeah. That's a good point. Very good point, Rich. And they don't think we have that type of money. Good point. Good point. We both live here. We know the. I know. I'm ambitious 973. I do not think it's an attack on the bros. Actually, let me just put this up to everybody through. I think he sees that he can make a lot of money from changing it around. People will be paying a lot of money to own one of those condos. Yeah, very true. And he is deaf trying to get rid of the tourism. Yeah, I believe Louis Abinader is really trying to get rid of the. I really do believe that. Like I said, I'm not going to go around in circles. I do believe Abinader is trying to get rid of the sex tourism. You know, like I said, I'm just going to go over what Louis Abinader said because we're about to wrap up the show soon. So we're going to go over. As you know, he was in Sosua. This talk is about. Sosua. So if you just stepped into the room, this is what we're talking about. Louis Abinader was in Sosua giving his talk. And the following, he was saying that, he wants to change Sosua. Because, Louis Abinader is all about tourism and building the tourism up in Dominican Republic. So I think that's his main thing, and every time you talk to a Dominican, that is his main goal. So when he was giving speeches, he was talking about making Sosua more family friendly, building hospitals, opening up new businesses, changing the face of Sosua, increasing policing. He also was talking about a lot of private investors are coming in, not the investors in the country, stuff like that, So, my fear, I said, I've always waved the flag for Sosua. I've not got a problem with it. It's just that I saw just a little few things that I had questions for, and it was some food for thought and have a conversation about, is it going to be the end of sex tourism in Sosua? Are they going to move it up the road? Is Louis Abinader playing this political game? That he needs to be seen to be doing something, but the underbelly of it all, he's getting a slice. Obviously, he's getting a slice of the cake. Obviously, he's got businesses, and I'm sure he's invested in a few hotels and stuff like that. But is it just a political game? If brothers weren't doing the creek camming, if brothers weren't doing videos on Sosua, actually, let me take it back. Are these investors trying to get rid of the brothers in Sosua, that they want a white face on this now, so it can appeal more to families? So when families do type in Sosua, let's face it, it's YouTube, they type in Sosua holidays, what they're going to see, they're going to see creek cams, they're going to see prostitutes, they're going to see things. Now, my argument for that is that if they are increasing this tourism and they are trying to make it family friendly, you can imagine, take yourself out of your skin for a minute. Well, you can't take yourself out of your skin, but take yourself out of your spirit for a minute. You're married with 4 children, you want to go on holiday, and you type in the search engine and you're going on YouTube, you put in Sosua. What's going to come up? You put in Punta Cana, you're going to see, guarantee you're going to see beaches, you're going to see restaurants, you're going to see hotels. This is what, hold on, TMI, I see you, bro. You're going to see restaurants, you're going to see hotels. You pull in Sosua, this is what comes up. Sex tourism. So my argument for that is, I do fear there's going to be a radical change, because yet again, if he's trying to attract more Europeans to come over, and this European is looking on the laptop and he taps in Sosua. The last place, and I'm a parent, the last place you fathers that are listening right now, or if there's women in the background listening, the last place you're gonna go is Sosua with your kids. You know, you're gonna have to put a bloody blindfold on him. This is why I challenge this, because I think outside the box. I'm thinking, you know, is it gonna bring the money in? Is the families gonna come? These are the questions we ask. These are the questions we challenge on my platform. You know, we'll never know. That's what I can say. We'll never know. But let me get to these comments. Let me get to these comments, because you know, let me get to these comments. So perhaps he's trying to add capital to the area by adding family-friendly activities. That doesn't necessarily mean he's trying to remove anything. Good point. Good point. So let's say he succeeds. No sex toys. What do you see for Sosua down the road? That's a good question, Tiama. I'm gonna let you answer that question, bro.
What do I see? I see him moving in another section, another area. I mean, I'm good regardless, man. But I do see it, you know, like you said, push down maybe over there by Chiquita or maybe even Montiano or something. You know what I'm saying? I know I said it wrong. Monticello. It's still gonna be there. It's just gotta be different. You know what I'm saying? It probably can't be right on the street. You know what I'm saying? Or Pedro Casantes, you know, baby, and all that. You know, they probably done with all that. Same thing with Disney World over there in the main area. You can't be like publicly drunk. You can't be like out with your beer. You know what I'm saying? Like security, you're damn near arresting people over there outside of Disney World. You know what I'm saying? Or like on the premises, but like outside the actual park. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Does anybody out there know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I hear you.
You know?
I'm just gonna read that. Hold on, I'm just gonna read that to just this thing. Sorry, these chats. I seriously, hold on, I had to pause you, bro, because sorry, my bad. I seriously think, I'm sure he's meant to say, I seriously think they want to make Puerto Plata like Punta Cana for friendly tourism with investors. More money, they would have to move the mongering somewhere else. I agree with that, Texo. I stand with you on that comment, definitely. The Bizzle, flipping out, this is going too fast. Hold on. If they move it down by Player Chiquita, that could be, yeah, we did say that could be a nice balance. I think so, you know, two different monies coming in. So that's a point. Harris, increase in policing, brother. I'm not going abroad to visit jail. Salute to you, Harris, for real. Big loss, thanks for the super chat. Manners and respect, my brother. I'm good, my brother. I'm good. I think it's going to be the same changes, but overall, I think things will stay pretty much the same. Okay. And the Bizzle, good idea, but still close. Good idea. Okay. Gil, blessings, manners and respect. Harris, thank you for the super chat. Manners and respect, brother. I'm going to top out on my neck of a lie. BIGJAY'S I honestly don't think the investors want the sex tourism to go. I think Lewis does. That's a good point. That's another good point. You guys are coming in with some good. It's giving me some food for thought. I ain't gonna lie, it's giving me some. Haven for brothers. A European influx mix like oil and water. Let me get onto this one. The funny thing is Abinader can do all of this, make a change foundation bullshit, and as soon as he leaves office, it's back to normal. That's the politicians. Yes, manners and respect, brother. I see you. 4 visits and still haven't been to the north. You need to visit the north, man. You need to visit the north. But people, listen. we're about to tap out of the. Okay, let me just read this extra one. That was with Sosua's infrastructure needs a major improvement first. Imagine building new hotels and condos with the current infrastructure. That bridge, yeah, that's a point. That's a good point, Daryl. That's a very good point. Yeah, that bridge was not a good look. It wasn't a good look. It wasn't. Definitely wasn't a good look. Definitely wasn't a good look. Hey, they love better beaches in Nagua in Sosua. In a year or so, those restaurants could relocate and turn it into. Oh, that's a point. Like someone said earlier, they could relocate it and put it into another part of the island. You know, we'll never know. We'll never know. But people, I've got to be up in the morning, man, because I've got to go and pick up a YouTuber tomorrow morning. Yeah, I've got to go and pick up a YouTuber. I know you know. I know you know it. I got to go and get him, man. So I got to go and pick him up and take him around London. I got to be his tour guide, man.
Maybe
I got to be.
We got all the ads. He's Victor, you're large, boy. You're large, boy.
I gotta go and pick him up, man. I'm just like, I gotta get my ass up. Like it's 1:30 in the morning right now. I gotta get up like 6:30, man.
That's all.
I got 5 here. Man. Yeah, I gotta go and get my boyfriend. I gotta take him around. I gotta charge up. We're gonna go live. We're gonna go live. So as soon as I pick him up from the airport, we're gonna go live.
Please.
We're gonna go and get something to eat.
I'm gonna get you the mask for your birthday too. These dudes don't know what we're talking about. We're talking we're talking another language. These dudes don't know what real rap is. Dudes don't know.
As I said, the MF Doom of YouTube, man. I like that. I like that. Hey, I want that mask, bro. I want that mask. Hey, you know, what's his name? What's the guy's name from No. My man from Griselda. West Side Gun. You know, he's actually got an MF Doom chain. Yeah.
They was working with all the real ones before they, you know what I'm saying?
Shit look good, bro. Let me just read this super chat. I highly doubt they will shut it down. Too much of that local economy stuff. Oh yeah, of course. Me and TMI totally agree with that. If they end that, a lot of money is gonna leave Sosua. Totally agree with that. Very good points, Darryl Smith. Very, very, very good points. We should buy some land and build and you know what? Free world. Glad you said that, bro. We're gonna. I need to do more shows about land. I need to do more shows about land. That's a very good point, Free World. At the moment, I live in San Marco. I've got land in Barbara. At the moment, I live in San Marco. And I'm going to be buying land up there. And I'm going to do a show.
When are you going
on Brothers. Soon. I just got something, because, you know, I'm burying my grandfather this Friday. Yeah, I'm going to bury him this Friday. Nah, cool, bro. And then after, I'm gonna make sure Mums is all right, because you know she's acting all tough now. Yeah. You know, there's loads of arguments going on today because you know the time's coming, and my mum's just barking at everybody right now. So she ain't playing. You know, she ain't playing. So after we put my grandfather in the ground, I gotta make sure that she's straight. You know what I mean? It's gonna take a bit of time, and then I'm gonna get my ass back out there, man. But shouldn't be too long. Long enough, but shouldn't be too long. But
I mean,
yeah, my brother.
That's your home, brother. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you like 10 minutes from me, so I'm glad to have a neighbor like you, dog. Somebody real, somebody that.
Listen, man, that's crazy, yo. YouTube, check this out, right? I'm gonna put TMI's business out there. TMI has got 2 apartments, right? No, but he didn't tell me. He didn't tell me he got 2 apartments. I just thought he was in Santiago. So he says, "Oh, my apartment's in beep." I said, "Oh, okay." When I looked on the map, this mofo's like literally 5 minutes, 7 minutes drive from my. It's crazy. I didn't even know you were up there.
Thank God too.
I see you though. I see you, bro. I see what you're doing. Trust me. For when I saw where your apartment was, I said, I know what he's doing.
No vanilla ice.
And you know what? You know what I like up there? The territory's untapped. It's untapped. Ooh, there's some gems up there. Ooh. Only few man they know what we're talking about, man. There's some gems up there, man.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat.
Yeah, man. Salute.
Yo, Harris, what up, dog? I think I met Harris. There's good brothers out here, man. That's the dopest thing about Sosua, man. You get to run into some good brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some dudes be playing around, but you know what I'm saying? Overall, some good dudes. You know what I'm saying? The subscribers is great dudes.
You know what though? The amount of because I always say to people, you know, they always say you speak to different people and you hear and you always speak to different people and they say, oh, you know, and I say, look, man, me and TMI are always chapping it up on the phone. If you even hear, listen, some of the conversations that we have, it literally, I'm more comfortable with it. Like, you know what? That's some good motherfucking content there. Shit. I mean, we should have recorded this shit. You know what I mean? But yo, we build. When I say, like I said, my channel is all about building. You know, but let me read out some of these chats. Salute to you, Gil. Big H, you got points there. I'm gonna definitely come back. Actually, let me unmute thing. We're gonna come back with them chats there. Byland community, you must want to kill to the US. They love our money, and so of course they do. Of course they do. They need the American dollars. We said that in the beginning. They need the American dollars. Africa Byland. Yep. Salute to sincere manners and respect, brother. Peace and love, my brother. He says he's met you, bro.
Who said he met me?
Harris. I don't think he's met me. I think he's met you. I'm sure he's responding to you.
Yeah, I think that sounds familiar. I don't. You know, we meet so many people. You know what I'm saying? But Harris definitely sounds familiar.
Sin. I can tell you right now, Sin. Right, sincere, my brother. I can tell you right now, them man ain't coming up there, bro. Cause he knows, and you know, my broski from Long Island, he knows. There's hardly any expats up there. Hardly. You listen, where I am, Sin, you can't even see no expats up there. I haven't. Where I live, I've not seen one. So, I keep it real. The only people that I've seen that are expats is Mormons. I saw 2 white boy Mormons walking down the street. That's it, right? Where I am is untapped. But let me get to these chats. Salute to Paradise Life. Who's in here lying? I don't know, bro. I don't know what that's referring to. I don't know who controls Paradise Life. I don't know. I know it's Greg's thing, but I don't know if it's Greg talking. If it's not Greg talking, then I don't know. I don't know. Let me unmute you. I don't know. 29 fellas, great. Yeah. Oh, is that Felix?
I think so. I'm not sure.
No, because Felix has got his own icon.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I don't know. But shout out to Paradise Life, though. You know, people in Nebraska should not care about the rain in Spain. Enjoy Sosua. Whatever the hell that's meant to mean, I don't know. I don't even know what. I'm baffled by that. I don't know who's controlling the Paradise Life thing. I don't know if it's Greg or, you know, I know Greg has usually got his own icon, so I don't know. I don't know who's controlling it. But if you've come in late, we was having a conversation about Louis Abinader's plans. About Sosua. It was a topic of conversation. The end of Sosua, sex tourism. That's the question we posed. So, you know, we don't put out no fake news there. It's a topic of conversation. Oh, okay, it is Greg. Well, I'd say it's a topic of conversation. I mean, Sosua doesn't mean jack shoot to me. You know, I live part-time in San Marco. I'm good. So, hey, it's just a topic of conversation, some food for thought. Yeah, food for thought, as we always do. You know, we do real talk over here. We do grown man talk over here. So, it's grown man's talk. Nothing else but grown man's talk over here. So, just in case you came off the back end, Greg, that's what the debate is all about, you know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've covered all of that, bro. We've covered all of that. Like I said, it could be a political move. We're well aware of that. It could be a political move. It could be Louis Abinader just saying it for points to be elected again for the next 4 years or however long in office. Like I said, we're not here to, you know, I don't know everything about Dominican Republic. I don't. I'm a student, and I always will be a student. You know, I'm not a native of that country. I'm a guest and I'm a visitor. You know, but things like this need to be spoken about in a grown manner. You know, I never say his name. Okay, you could I never say. Yeah, things that, you know, we spoke about it. So, you know, we just have to see what it does. You know, we've put out, you know, different scenarios, you know, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just some food for thought, you know. But whatever happens, happens. That's all I say, you know. It has no bearing on me, it has no bearing on my life. And I just hope that if the worst does come to the worst, that brothers can adapt, move on. Who knows? You know what I mean? I say nobody knows nothing. You know what I mean? So I say it could just be, like I say, it could be just a political game that's being played. You know, they do it all the time. You know what I mean? They do it all the time, man. They do it all the time. But beach infrastructure affects holes. You good? Never say his name. Okay, I get you. For your information, don't forget to wrap it up, fellas. Rowan versus Wade got. Whoa, okay. Okay. They said the same thing about Pattaya for years and it never happened. Yeah, like I said, some food for thought. You know, some topic of conversation. You know, we've broke it down, we've teared it apart, we've pieced it together, we've glued it together. This is what we do. You know, this is what we do. We have grown man's talk here. So, you know, but people, listen, thank you very much for well, first of all, I need to thank my subscribers. If you have not subscribed and you are new to the channel, go and subscribe to my channel and press. Oh, here we go. Here it goes. Here's a question for you.
Call my phone, champ.
There you go. We'll leave it like that. Leave it like that. Call his phone. But no, I'm gonna say this. Call his phone. So I'm gonna say this, man. If you don't know me, I am Big J from London. I do, you know, vlogging on Dominican Republic. So please go to my channel. Please like and subscribe. Check out my old content as well as my new content. And, you know, my brother that you can see on the screen, TMI, you know, his name doesn't need to be mentioned because you already know who he is. So, you know, he doesn't need much introduction, man. He doesn't need. So go to his channel, like, subscribe. He's got some great stories. He's got some do's and don'ts. If you need, you know, information about the Sioux, he is the guy. You know, he is the seagull guy. You know, there's no need to go anywhere else. I'm just being, you don't need to go anywhere else. You know your flip flops. You know your Cerises. You know your educated traveler. These names don't need to be mentioned because, you know, these guys are cemented within, you know, sort of their own businesses and stuff like that. But I mean, well, apart from that, look.
Nice outro introduction, brother. Thank you, man.
Hey, none needed, man. I'm just telling people, look, thank you for the 60 likes. That helps the channel greatly. Thank you for the 60 likes. And thank you most of all, people, and I really, really mean this. Thank you for the cash apps. And thank you for the super chats. I really mean that. Like, you know, whether it's $1, $2, I don't care. You know, it's much appreciated that you're here rocking with me. And I promise you, we're going to bring you some real talk. We're going to bring you some raw talk, and we're going to bring you some grown man's talk. Like over here, we don't do all of that rubbish. We have grown man's talk over here. So, and the game is going to be stepped up. Trust me. I've got some shit in the pipe works. I'm telling you now. I'll tell you when oh yeah. The content is going to be coming out. We're going to be flinging them out. So tomorrow morning, probably half of America be sleeping by then. But I'm not going to mention the YouTuber, but he's flying into London. You all know who he is. Probably half of you are subscribed to that brother. Probably half of you know who's coming in. TMI knows, but you guys might not even know. But we're going to go live tomorrow, and we're going to take him to... I wish I could have brought him to Tottenham, but you know what? There's just not enough time. Because he's flying in at 8:30, and then he's got to leave at 2. So there's really just not enough time. By the time we've done with West End, by the time I've taken... Because he's going to want to see Big Ben, Oxford Street, New Bond Street. He's going to want to see all of that. There won't be no time to take him to the hood, man. So, yeah, I'm a bit upset about that. But I don't think he's been to London before. So I have to take him to the sites and stuff like that. Do all that tourist crap with him. So it's all good. But as I said, thank you, people. TMI, thank you again, my brother. I really appreciate you taking the time out, coming onto the channel and building with me, brother. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, brother. Bro, I really mean that, bro.
Every time.
Seen. All right, my brother. Peace, love, manners and respect, brother. Peace. So that was TMI, man. You know, I was joined by my big bro there, TMI. As I said, go to his channel, subscribe, put the thumbs up, check out his content. And likewise, you know, just check out my old content. I've got some good content on there. I am going to be coming with some fire. It's funny, a brother was on here talking about buying land. And I need to talk about that a bit more. I need to talk about what I've been through so far. The little games that's being played when you I talk about building a consortium. You might have a little bit of money. You might have 2,000 each, 3,000 each. I don't know. You might have that. Get a consortium of brothers together. Buy a big plot of land. Sit on it. You know, my uncle always said this to me. Goes, get the driving license first. Worry about the car after. Just get the license. Then you can worry about what car you want. You know, but get the license. Don't talk about what car you want and you don't have a license. Get the car first. So even if you haven't got all the money in the world, but you got 2 brothers that, you know, you can put your, or 3 brothers, you can put your little three there, you got a little 12,000, 10,000, whatever. Get some land, man. It's worth it. I'm telling you now. I mean, I can tell you now, my land's worth a lot of money right now. All 2 of them worth a lot of money right now. And I'm looking where I'm living right now to purchase. So we will get onto that in the next show. But people, thank you very, very much for joining me and for taking your time out. So we're going to end off on this note, as we always do.
Mistakes is not mental. That wall I kept crashing into. You dig? The game is to be sold, not told, so these people don't tell you shit. And their advice don't be worth a shit neither. It's hard to take advice from a nigga that never knew where you going and never been to any place that you've been to. You dig? So a lot of the lessons I've learned was by making terrible mistakes or making wrong decisions, and with all that knowledge from learning from my mistakes is what got me here. Plus, I'm pretty good with common sense.